When you first open Photoshop, you'll get this window. It shows you the files that you recently opened or worked with. So probably this right here is going to be different from yours because these are the recent files of mine. Maybe you don't have anything because you just opened it. Let's just start with the new project. We're gonna make a poster and I'll show you step by step and try to do it along with me. So go to File and hit New. You get another window. It's about a new document. We want to name it, let's just say poster. For the width and height, it's 11 by 17. Go by inches, and pixels inch gonna be 300 for the resolution. The color mode, CMYK color. So with that being finished, hit create. Now it goes to this window. It has so many tools, and I have this sheet of paper that I created 11 by 17. So my poster is gonna be showing on that paper. That's how we make a new file. How we name it and the dimensions that we get depends on our project. And now the second step is to gather assets, which means how do I start working? Well, you will need to get some photos on Google. So I have 2 photos that I am gonna work with, but feel free to choose anything you want. Be creative. Maybe search some other posters to be inspired. Now I'll get my 2 pictures that I chose. I'll mix with these 2 pictures. So I'll click and drag. Here I have this picture. For now I'm gonna work on this only, and I'm not working on this one right here. I'll have so much to do with this one, and then we'll go to the other picture. But for now, it's just only this one. If I hit this moving tool, it will save it just how it is. But if I click again and I want to resize it, but I can't now, it doesn't show these little squares on the corners. So when I click on it and make sure this layer is selected, which is the picture of this girl, I'll hit Ctrl and T. Now I get these little squares to change its size. Now let's say my poster is, I'm gonna put it just like this, just so I can have a space to write. And I'll hit this one just to finish it. There is something with Photoshop, it works with layers. It's really important to pay close attention to it. If I want to create a new layer, you see this next to delete layer? It's like a sheet of paper. If I click it, it brings a new layer. Let's just say I want to color it with pink. No. Okay, this one is cool. So when I choose pink, it goes to this square. If I hit Alt and delete, now all the poster is with pink. Why? Because this layer, the new layer that I created, is above this picture. If I click and drag below until that little blue bar comes out and I release it, it will go behind it. So that's how things work with Photoshop. I hope you pay attention to it. Another thing I want to show, the other thing I want to show is the layer styles. If I select this picture, I come here. If I choose anything, you see how things get different with the layer that is below it. So I choose overlay, soft light. Feel free to choose anything to explore, or this is a shortcut. Make sure your moving tool is selected and the layer that you want to work with the layer styles. Hit shift and plus. You see how it goes over the types of layer styles. Hit plus or minus to go over it. I'll just go back to normal because that's what I want to work with. Another thing, I'll just go back to the layer that I completely filled with pink. I'll hit Control and delete. It will choose the other color. You see? This one blue. So I'll just stick with the blue one for now.